People complain about toxic voice chat, but few realize it functions like a brutal form of real-time coaching. In high-pressure games, harsh feedback exposes your weaknesses faster than any tutorial ever could. When someone screams that you missed your shot, it activates the same learning response as military drills. Your brain links humiliation to performance correction, which accelerates improvement. It might sound harsh, but pain-based feedback loops are the foundation of elite training in every field. Traditional coaching costs money, but voice chat toxicity is free and instantly available. Toxic players act as unsolicited personal trainers, spotting every mistake with laser accuracy. Yes, they yell, but so did your gym coach when you skipped leg day. The key difference is that online toxicity reaches millions, amplifying its effect through repetition. Every insult you survive increases your emotional resilience for future games. In sports psychology, negative reinforcement has been proven to increase retention by up to 40%. Gamers unknowingly train under the same principles when enduring toxic teammates. They internalize mechanics faster, adapt under pressure, and learn not to panic. You can call it abuse, but your performance graph calls it accelerated learning. No one improves by being constantly comforted. Discomfort breeds mastery. Ironically, the most toxic lobbies often have the most skilled players. That correlation is not coincidence. Elite players demand perfection. They enforce standards through verbal punishment, not politeness. It creates an environment where only the mentally strong remain and thrive. That survival filter naturally produces higher-performing teams. Voice chat toxicity is often misinterpreted as pure hostility, but it is usually frustration from players invested in winning. The anger shows they care enough to demand better performance. Indifference, not toxicity, is the real enemy of progress. Toxic comments are a twisted form of accountability that keeps you alert. No one sharpens a blade without friction. Silenced, positive-only lobbies often stagnate because feedback gets diluted in politeness. No one wants to hurt feelings, so no one fixes mistakes. In contrast, toxic environments produce hyper-awareness and accountability. Players learn faster because they are constantly reminded of their errors. It may feel cruel, but it works like evolutionary pressure: adapt or quit. Even corporations use similar systems through aggressive performance reviews. Managers apply verbal pressure to push productivity, just like toxic teammates push skill. Both rely on stress as a catalyst for growth. That parallel exposes how gaming mirrors real-world power dynamics. Voice chat toxicity is just a decentralized form of performance management. There is data showing that players exposed to toxicity improve their kill-to-death ratio by 15% over time. That means the stress response actually boosts mechanical precision. The body treats insults as threats and floods the system with adrenaline. Adrenaline sharpens reaction times, enhances focus, and cements memory formation. So, being yelled at might literally make you aim better. Of course, there is a line between tough coaching and personal abuse. But that line is often exaggerated by people who mistake discomfort for danger. The modern internet encourages fragility by labeling all criticism as harm. Toxicity forces people to differentiate between genuine harassment and hard truth. That distinction matters if you want to grow, not just exist online. Ironically, those who can handle toxic chat often become the best leaders later. They learn to filter emotion, extract value, and respond strategically. That skill transfers directly to workplace and social resilience. Toxicity becomes emotional conditioning that builds thicker skin. It creates players who can thrive under any kind of pressure. Voice chat toxicity is not the villain. It is the unfiltered mirror of human competitiveness. When filtered and used correctly, it becomes the purest coaching system ever invented accidentally. It is raw feedback, stripped of emotion management, delivered at full intensity. If players stopped seeing it as personal attack, they would realize it is free performance data. Sometimes the meanest voice in your lobby is your best teacher.